morning. Happy Sunday. I'm going to teach you some signs you might see at church. Someone asked me for some religious signs. So I hope this is working. It says live, but usually it has numbers. So we'll see. God, you point up, and then you turn into a B hand shape and come down in front of your face. God. God. Jesus, your middle fingers. We talked about it being feeling fingers and feeling, but it's also like empty. This is a sign for empty. So you're going to touch where the nails were put in, and his hands were empty there. So Jesus. Spirit. Your middle fingers and your thumbs touch and come up. Spirit. Love. We learned yesterday, love as a person would be love. Joy is the same as happy, even though in church it really isn't. It might be happy from the heart, or you might finger spell it to give it emphasis that it's joy. Peace. It's two signs put together. This is the sign for become. It's one thing and then it changes into another, right? Become, calm. Peace. Lord. You're going to take your L hand, start at your shoulder, and come down like you're wearing a royal sash. Lord. Holy. Sometimes you'll see it finger spelled, and then sometimes the H does a little circle, and then it is like the sign for clean or nice. Holy. Heart. Your middle finger touches where your heart is. Heart. Glory. Your non-dominant hand is palm up. Your signing hand or your dominant hand comes up, and jazz hands or your fingers wiggle. Glory. Commandment. This is the sign for law. L on the top of your hand and the bottom. Commandment is with C's. Commandment. Bless. You start with A's near your mouth, and you come down and out like this. Bless. Prayer. It looks kind of like what everybody does. You start here and you prayer. Church. You're going to have your non-dominant hand as a rock. The church is built on the rock, right? And your C taps on it. Church. Communion. It's the sign for wine and bread. Communion. Bible. It's two signs together. Jesus. Middle finger touches where the holes are. And then book. Bible. Sin. we learned that this was kind of hurt. And sin, if we sin, it's going to end up hurting us, right? But it's like a cycle, over and over and over, sin. Save. Save. You start with your hands bound together, and then you come out like you're free. Saved. Save. So Savior is save person. Savior. Savior. Hope. You point to your forehead, and then you do this. You're thinking about the future. Hope. Hope. Awe. Like that, anytime you're in awe or awesome, or maybe it's wow, it's this. Awe. Forgive. Your non-dominant hand is palm up again. Your dominant hand kind of wipes the slate clean. Forgive. It's also the sign for excuse, like, excuse me. Forgive. You're washing that slate. Heaven. You're going to take your hands and go up and then open it up. Heaven. Heaven. Hell. A lot of times it's just finger spelled. Sometimes you point down and then the fire. I always have my signs for God, Jesus, heaven. I always kind of put them up and over on one side, and hell and Satan and sin is usually on the other side. When I'm interpreting, it's not necessarily something you need to do, but it kind of helps if you're talking about two things, heaven and hell, together. Then you might, when you're signing about heaven, you can sign over here, and when you're signing about hell, you can sign over here, and that way the deaf person understands which one you're talking about more clearly. And my last one is baptize, or Baptist, or baptism. You take your thumbs and you dip them down like you're baptizing someone. Baptize. Enjoy your church signs. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I got to Skype with my church family and this morning, and had a sermon and had some fellowship time, and it was great. So now it's my family time. We're going to travel, head some outdoors, maybe do some fishing. So I hope you guys enjoy this beautiful day.